What's up guys, my name is Chris, and in this video I'm going to show you how to put yourself in the best position possible while you're reading a book, while you're on your laptop, while you're on your PC, while you're on your cell phone, while you're watching TV, all so you can have the least stress on your body as possible. Now bear with me guys, I'm at the tail end of a cold, so if my voice sounds a little funny, that's why. Before we start applying posture technology, I just wanted to talk a couple quick tips or quick thoughts on the concept behind this. So you could apply this to any technology that comes out in the future if you're watching this 8 years from now from when this is made. If I have a toilet paper tube and we want to think of ourselves right in the center of that toilet paper tube, okay, so we're right in the center of that. Now if I lean off to the right, I'm no longer in the center of the toilet paper tube. I've hit one side of the toilet paper tube, I'm no longer in my center. If I rotate, I'm probably going to side bend too. So if I'm like over on my mouse on one side, I might turn a little bit, and then now I'm also off on one side. You can also lean back, and that would be hitting another side of the toilet paper tube. So the general idea, whether you're seated, whether you're lying down, whether you're standing, is to always be in the center of the toilet paper tube. We're trying to stack each body part on top of each other. So if we started with a laptop, for instance, and I'm seated here. Now this is actually a pretty good height for me in particular because my hips are above my knees. I have a downward angle slope here. I'm also, the height of this isn't quite perfect, but if I were to scoot in, then my elbows are going to rest pretty well on the table here. And I'm not going to be in a position where I'm hiked up with my shoulders. I'm not going to be rolled forward with the shoulders as long as I elongate through the crown of my head and I grow tall. So I'm growing tall through the crown of my head. I'm rolling the front of the chest open. I'm keeping my elbows tucked into my sides. Because when you're on a laptop keyboard and you get into this kind of position where the elbows flay out to the sides and then you're like typing like this, then you see how it drops the chest forward, my chest drops down, my shoulders roll forward, my head comes forward. So we want to roll the shoulders open, tuck the elbows in by the sides, and then we can type from here. And you might go into a little bit of internal rotation with the arms there. But that's the general idea. Grow tall, keep the shoulders open, elbows are supported, they're not hiked, and then we can type from here, making sure that the head is not coming forward to the spine. Ideally, we would have the screen a little bit higher so we're not looking down, but that's kind of the difficulties of working with a laptop. Now, the same things apply with a cell phone. We want to make sure that we stack our body well, and then after we've done so, then we want to bring the device up to us. We want to make sure that we're not looking down in this famous pose that everyone loves to be in, because that creates a whole host of neck problems and other problems as well. This is a tripod I have for video, but it worked really well for a cell phone after I got tired for a while. I could have this to bring the cell phone at least up a little bit to my eyes. Ideally it would be more in line with my eyes or even slightly above, but this is going to be a whole lot better because I can support my elbows, I can grow tall, and then I can text or do whatever I need to do or watch a video instead of having it down on the table and being way down here, which is going to create a whole lot more neck strain. Reading a book, similar concepts here. Instead of having the book way down here, invest in a cheap book stand. Definitely worth it. Bringing the book a little more up to eye level is going to help me to not have my head hanging down so much and my chest not dropping forward. I can be here, my arms could be supported on the table, so I'm not creating as much stress on the neck. I don't expect you to be in these positions all of the time. In fact, it's impossible. I'm not either. But if you can be in a good position more time than not, maybe even 30% of the time, that's going to allow you to strengthen your core and it'll become easier over time. So here's an example of a lower chair where I'm pretty much at 90 degrees. And notice I'm not sitting way back here, because that's going to put me in a position where I'm forced to be forward. I'm going to have to overreach myself when I'm way out here working on a computer or paper or whatever it is. Instead, I'm going to use a little wedge here. I'm going to lift my butt up. So again, I've got that slight decline in my hips down to my knees, and now my elbow and my wrist and my shoulder can be in a better position. I can scoot in underneath the table a little bit, so that's even a little better. And then I'm not hunched forward or overreaching. Next up we have watching TV, and this might be one of the ones that's a little harder for people to modify depending on how your living room is set up. But for me, I've got the TV right parallel to our daybed that we have here. Now if you're in a lazy boy, I highly encourage you over time to see if you can change the furniture, because lazy boy is going to put you in this position where you're dumped back in the pelvis like we talked about, and then you're going to have to bring your head up so we're kind of again in this collapsed C shape, which is not great for your neck and it's not great for your back either. And two, you know, another way that people watch TV is they'll stuff a whole lot of pillows behind them and then they're looking this way. Now imagine the long-term torque on your neck, which is not great as well. So we want to try and see if, one, we can lie on your side with your head supported. Okay, so I'm going to have the TV right in front that way. Hi, Ginger. Ginger wants to join us watching TV as well, and apparently Candy does as well. They're excited. They like TV. But when you're watching in this position, then we still have a neutral spine. So lying down in a lot of cases is a better solution. I could lie on my back, but I'd have to prop up my head. I'd almost rather see people, at least in the short term, with a little bit of a head turn, because that's still a relatively neutral position. So if you can, see if you can line your TV up in a way that you can lie on your side while you're watching TV. Next up we have video games, and being a gamer myself, one of the things I find is that video games are the antithesis of mindfulness, because you're usually more engrossed in video games than any of these other things that we've looked at so far. So when you're seated and you're playing video games, you want to make sure again that our pelvis isn't dropped back, we aren't dropping into this collapsed posture, that we're staying tall through the spine, we're letting the shoulders roll open the best we can, so we're not in a position where we're going to have spine problems. Try to not let your head get sucked into the screen. Try to gently draw your chin down and back so we're stacked well with the entire spine. Next up we've got PCs or desktop computers. I'm fortunate enough to have a standing desk, which if you can save up for something like that and you don't have one, I highly encourage you to do so. To give you some variety in your days so you're not seated so much, especially if you've got a desk job. It's certainly worth it. I'll show you a seated version as well in a second here, but you'll notice that the way this is set up is so my shoulders are able to open, they're able to slide down my spine just to rest down instead of being hiked up near my ears. I can grow tall through the crown of my head, draw my head slightly back on my spine, and I'm not leaned over onto one side either. Those are going to be the most ideal postures for you when you're at a computer, especially at a standing desk. Now lastly, we have seated with a computer. So if I had a PC in front of me, I'd want to have my monitor slightly above eye level. You notice again that I lifted my butt up a little bit with a cushion here, so I'm not down here and my elbows are able to be supported by my surface. So I want to make sure that my shoulders can just rest down my spine. I'm able to lift my chest and grow tall through the crown of my head. So you'll notice throughout these examples that the principles were the same, maybe just slightly different in the application. We're trying to adapt our environment as much as possible so we can be in the best static position possible. Now, even if you're in the best static position possible, I still encourage you to try and find as many opportunities to move as you possibly can, because the body isn't designed to be static for a lengthy period of time. Thanks a lot for stopping by, guys. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you found this helpful and you haven't subscribed or followed already, go ahead and do so, and I'll bring you more videos on health empowerment for the mind, body, spirit, whole body wellness. Thanks a lot, and see you soon.